All right, this is how to calculate the area under a curve using integration. So as you can see, we have points A and B where it intersects the x-axis, which is our roots. And we know that we're trying to figure out the area underneath the curve between these 2 points. So we need to figure out what the roots are here. So we're gonna write out our equation of the line, which is minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. So this is our equation of the square. So we're gonna factorize this. So in this case, because the question isn't solely to factorize, we're allowed to use the equation function on our calculator. So we're gonna type in -2, which is our value for A here, -5, which is our value for B, and 3, which is our value for C, which gives us the roots 1/2 and -3. So x equals 1/2, x equals -3. So we know that -3 is going to be this one, of course, and then this is going to be 1/2. So now we're going to write our integration. So we've got this squiggly thing, -3 and 1/2, and we're going to put this into, we're going to put our equation back into the brackets. And we're going to integrate this function here. So to do so, there's a method that, the easiest method is to start off by writing x, increase the power by 1, so the x squared will go to x cubed, and then divide the coefficient of x by this new root. So you're going to end up with -2 over 3. Then we will repeat again, making this x squared here, minus 5 over 2. And here, because we don't have value for, there's no x, we can just add an x on the end there. And then we put it in brackets because we are doing integration with limits. We put it in brackets and write out our limits here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, and it's always like this, we're going to substitute the upper limit into x, the lower limit into x, and then subtract the solution to the lower limit equation from the upper limit equation. So to get the full marks in the exam, you need to write out this, and then, so we'll start off with 1/2 cubed minus 5 over 2, 1/2 squared plus 3, 1/2. And we're going to need to say subtract from -2 over 3. So now that we've written this out and enter, we should actually be able to just use the integrate function on our calculator to get the final answer, because we've written this out. So from that, now the examiner has no way of knowing whether we've just actually written all of this into the calculator, which is going to take 100 years, or just written this part here. So on the FX CG50, you might want to check how to do on your specific calculator, because this is a graphing calculator. It's quite advanced. You want to go option, calculate, and then see this right here. Integrate, and we're going to write out our equation. So as you can see, I've just written out the equation, minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. And then if we go all the way across and up, we should be able to access the limits. So we need 1/2 and -3, as you can see. Now if we press enter, we're given the complete answer right here, which is 343 over 24 units squared, because remember, we're talking about area. And yeah, if you have any questions, comment below. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, follow everything for more. And as always, it's as easy as that.